Hey everyone, if you're into sound design and Omnisphere, well, this video is going to possibly change the way you work. We're diving into a bit of a game-changing modulation trick that works in Cubase 14 Pro, and I believe this will work in Bitwig, Ableton, and pretty much any other DAW that has something called modulators. So if you're not sure what this means, please stick around. You might actually be surprised. We all know that some Omnisphere parameters you just can't modulate them. Even, in the flex mod, so, anything in this multi-page you can't touch, anything in the FX page for the multi you can't modulate. Well, you can, because with Cubase 14 Pro and similar DAWs, that limitation is gone. So let's dive in. First, we've got Omnisphere here. I'm going to create a quick pluck sound and modulate the cutoff and resonance and all that wonderful jazz. So what we're going to do is usual thing, move that down, move that depth down, resonance down. Just turn the amp off, turn the depth down a bit. That's a nice little pluck. So we're going to modulate that with a LFO. Modulate with LFO, make that nice and smooth, bring the source down a bit. We're going to modulate the resonance with the same LFO, just to give a... And pretty standard. So what we're going to do now is add a bit of delay and reverb in the... Here, so we'll have a delay, a little bit of reverb. Bring that down in the mix, bring that down in the mix, and we get... It's not particularly bothered what type of sound this is, because this is the really interesting thing. So if we take a look at this mix page here, what I was on about before this, on this multi-page, we've got a ton of knobs and sliders, but you can't assign any LFOs to them, because if I right-click on it, can't assign anything there. Nothing here neither. So the modulate's all greyed out. So in Cubase 14, if we go to the modulator section down the bottom here, and if you haven't got this bit yet, if we just move that up a touch, I'll tell you what, minimize that. What you need to do is go up to the top here and just enable the bottom part of the page. And across the bottom here, you'll have mix console, and you go to modulators, and you bring the modulators up. Just bring Omnisphere back up. And what we're going to do is go onto LFO, and we're going to right click any Omnisphere control. So what we're going to do that, let's tell you what I'm going to mute. If I go back into here, just mute the delay for now, and go into multi and on auxiliary. So that's the auxiliary there. Yeah, that's got the multi on. So I want to modulate that. I need to go enable host automation. If I go enable host automation, now that will accept any MIDI signal. Hit this big plus sign in add connection, and then you can press learn and then move the knob, and there you go. We have now got a modulation of the auxiliary channel, and it brings on the delay every now and again. So let's go a bit further. We're going to bring in a wah-wah pedal on this, and I'm going to remember where wah-wah is. Is it on the filter? Yes, it is. There we go, wah-wah. And I'm going to enable host modulation on the rate. And this time I am going to, on slot 2, load a mod scripter. And in this one, I am going to click learn, touch the rate. And this time, I think if I... Yep, that's on rate, that's fine. And I want to load a preset, and I want to go... No, that's note gate, I want random. want something that says random. There we go. Where are we? There we are. Sync to random. That'll do. And there we go. We have so I'm just going to make this less of a pluck now. I'm just going to turn this up, turn that up, turn that up. So now we have a wah-wah, but it's modulated. Now, the fun thing with this is, if I just load up, let's see, deep skin drum pattern, it'll do. This means that modulating unlocks the whole of this. So what that means is, I just turn that off, and I bypass that for now. What I'm going to do is enable host modulation on this filter, and I am going to add a, there we go. I'm going to go 100%. We're going to go absolutely bonkers mad, and we're going to change the rate. So the note, that's fast. I want slow. There we go. Hear how it goes duller. So I'll play further down the keyboard. You can go one further if you want to. You can enable host automation on that slider, and this time we will add that to strike, and there you go. Kind of cool, because any sonic extension with this front panel, you can't ordinarily modulate anything on this. It's all grayed out, but with the power of these modulators within your DAW, you can, and it unlocks a whole load of sonic capabilities within Omnisphere, and pretty much any other DAW any other synthesizer, software synthesizer you've got, that you can't ordinarily modulate things. And this is just scratching the surface of what's possible. So if you found this helpful, let me know in the comments below, smash that like button, and subscribe for more sound design tips. In the meantime, stay creative, stay sonic. Catch you in the next one.